Dear viewers, welcome to this YouTube channel. In this chapter, there will be an explanation of Rahu 8 has to be carefully considered to detect deceitfulness, misbehaving, shrewdness, and credulity, as follows. It is an important planet since it concerns the belief that affects important decisions in life. It affects belief without reasons, recklessness, indulgence, credulity, shrewdness, and sophistication. Aside from that, it has meanings of stocks, lottery, intoxication, all vices, ruffians, and hooligans too. When considering Rahu 8, Jupiter 5, Mars 3, and the Sun 1, have to be taken into account as well because they can suppress or enhance each other. This has already been mentioned in several chapters. In this part, the conclusions of Rahu 8 will be made once again for improved clarification. Rahu 8, that is in conjunction with the Ascendant no matter the dignity, will be considered powerful. When it is negative, for example, being debilitation or detriment, it will make the native credulous and naive but not tricky and manipulative. The native may misbehave, but this is due to her naivety. No matter how powerful Jupiter is or whether it is in conjunction with the Ascendant or not, it would not be able to suppress Rahu's influence. Rahu 8, that is in conjunction with the Ascendant and has neutral dignity, implies that the native is indulged in something or many things at the same time. The native usually misbehaves herself during the teenage years. She will not study and may be indulged in all vices, alcohol, gambling, or drugs. The native usually is shrewd, but not manipulative. It would not be totally suppressed by Jupiter 5, no matter how powerful Jupiter is. Rahu 8, that is in conjunction with the Ascendant and is domicile or Raja Yoga, will have similar effects to being neutral. Though it implies that the native tends to be tricky and the older she gets, the more manipulative and indulged her becomes. At first, the native is misbehaved, but she will grow away from it quickly. If Jupiter 5 is powerful and Rahu 8 is pre-exaltation, post-exaltation, exaltation, Mahachakra, and in conjunction with the Ascendant, in this case, the native will become truly deceitful and manipulative. Jupiter 5, the Sun 1, Mars 3, would not be able to hinder its influence no matter how powerful they are. The native will become heavily indulged in something such as academic matters or art, but not credulous. This is because shrewdness and being sophisticated will prevent it from happening. If the native can be cheated on, it must be through things that she is already indulged in, for instance, indulged in art or women. Mostly alcohol, gambling, or all vices will not become a concern since the native is aware of them and she is also shrewd. In conclusion, Rahu 8, that conjoins with the Ascendant, is considered mostly negative with very few positive sides. However, these cases will have both positive and negative sides if Rahu 8 is in opposition, sextile, or trine with the Ascendant. The degree of positive effects will be between moderately positive to extremely positive. On the contrary, the degree of negative effects will be between moderately negative to extremely negative. This is because the relationship percentage to Tonu or the native's true self decreases by the relationship. There are already examples given in the previous chapters. If it has to be decided which Rahu, 8, is the best, it would be neutral or slightly positive Rahu, 8, for instance, Raja Yoga or Devi Yoga. Though it should be in opposition with the Ascendant and has its elemental pair or kindred pair in conjunction with the Ascendant so that the viciousness of Rahu, 8, is handled. As a result, the native will become shrewd but not deceitful, especially when Jupiter, 5, is related. This would enhance mindfulness to constantly be presented. Furthermore, the native will not become misbehaved but instead virtuous and favored by the seniors. Most importantly, it would help to absorb the viciousness of Saturn, 7. When transiting Saturn, 7, is in conjunction to the Ascendant, it will become beneficial instead of harmful. Sometimes, this may lead to a great fortune despite the conjunction or the opposition to the Ascendant. Do not belittle transiting Rahu, 8, that is in conjunction, opposes or relates to the original Rahu, 8. It is considered almost as deadly as transiting Saturn, 7, in conjunction to the original Saturn, 7. It may be hard to understand, but it has all been explained. The issues about Rahu, 8, can finally be concluded. There are a lot of positive effects of Rahu, 8, and they are already mentioned so that it has been treated fairly. Rahu that is in opposition is considered Pintubat. In general, it means that the horoscope is damaged and broken. The partnership will become troubled. However, according to my studies, this is considered very good. Besides, when it relates to its elemental pair or kindred pair, it will become even better. Transiting Saturn would be a welcomed addition indeed. Please stay tuned for the upcoming episodes.